And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill, the big righty, Matt Manning. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
The pitch. Tim Anderson stands in here, takes ball one low. The pitch. And that one is in for a strike. And a 1-1. And strike two. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Ripped to third and caught. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup. You know, guys who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated.
One down, base is empty. And now it's even up. And a pitch.
Ball. 2-1.
Liner, base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Andrew Benintendi stands in now and watches strike one. 2 hits in the game last night. Next pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits.
2-2.
Swing and a pop-up. Maton under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Right now, number 6 on the American League home run leaderboard. First offering misses the mark. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Yoan Moncada swings through it for strike one.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Kicks and fires. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. It's the White Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starting pitcher, Lance Lynn.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Here's Riley Green. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And there's the strike. Lynn, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a slider. Base hit, left center field.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Nick Maton up now for the Tigers. Had the day off yesterday. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Green aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. And he deals. This to center field. And there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to because guys are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners because these guys know what to do when men are on.
There's a strike. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Out number 2.
The first baseman, Spencer.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. This guy has turned into a beast. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. Gets him to chase after that one. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Hard hit left side. And the inning is over. Tigers lead one. Scoreless after one. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Andrew Vaughn now.
Number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Liner caught at second. Gavin Sheets steps to the plate for the White Sox. Gets the outside corner with that one. Strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. He was 1 for 4 back on Wednesday. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Next offering is downstairs. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Fly ball down the line. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Here's Elvis Andrus.
Andrew.
That one's in there. 0-1. Sheets off of first with 2 away. That's to third, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. The White Sox lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here is Austin Meadows.
The right fielder, Austin Meadows.
And the pitch. Swings through that one, out in front that time. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. On the ground to the left. Slings it across, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. He was 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Bounce to the left side. Anderson throws to first, and Cabrera is retired.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Jonathan Scope at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. And now 1-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Jonathan Scope takes him deep. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
With this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 away with nobody on. Akil Baddoo up now for the Tigers. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Vaughn. That ends the frame. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back at Comerica Park, here's Tim Anderson.
The shortstop.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League baseball, but then decided to focus on basketball until he got hurt his sophomore year of high school. He then went back to baseball as a junior. 4 years later, the White Sox made him a first-round draft pick.
Tim made a good choice.
Yes, he did.
Line drive, and that one gets down, fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Luis Robert.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Anderson stands at second with no outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Benintendi to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Strike 1. And a ground ball to first, and it's just foul. That was close. Runner leads away at second. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Bounce to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Eloy Jimenez.
Jimenez in the box now. Takes strike one.
0-1.
2 outs with a runner at third. The next offering misses. 1-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Maton fires to first on the run. Out number 3. So a man left for the White Sox, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Detroit, now here is Jake Rogers.
The catcher, Roger.
Lynn back to work. That's in for a strike. Rogers will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Tracks it down for the out. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Green at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
Tapped up the first base side. Vaughn steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next is the Tigers. The shortstop, Nick Maton.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Maton up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 with a fly out. And fouled off.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
The wind and the pitch.
Down. Ball.
Way inside, gets out of the way. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Got him swinging. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back. And now Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
pitch. And that's in for a strike. To the right side. Schoop gets it to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Lifted in the air, right center field. Green makes the catch, and there's two down.
Now back, right fielder, Gavin.
So up next for Chicago, Gavin Sheets. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground to third, into the outfield, base hit. And Yasmani Grandal with a chance to make an impact with two away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first. That takes care of Grandal. And that'll do it. The White Sox leave one. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's a speed threat, Kyle Dutch.
The third baseman, Kyle Dutch.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Ripped towards third. Whips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Now the first baseman,
So digging in, Spencer Torkelson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. So a man aboard, and up next for Detroit, Austin Meadows. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right side, and that's just foul. Torkelson leads off first with one away. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now the DH, Miguel Cabrera, grounded out his first time. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Now one missed. Two outs.
That's the ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little
One
bit.
ball, no strike.
And it's 1-1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Righty to the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one ran inside, almost got him. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Tigers strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. And a pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 up, 1 down.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And next to hit for the Sox, Tim Anderson. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And there's a strike. On a line, base hit.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out. 1 down.
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2. Line drive, base hit. Around second is Anderson. Anderson flying around third. Schoop with a relay home. The tag, and he's safe. It's 1-1.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Go ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Right side. Meadows should have it. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Robert on his way around third. Relay throw. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's a really big RBI as he snags himself 3 bases in the process. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
1 down, runner at third. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Eloy Jimenez. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That's in there. Here's the 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Akil Baddoo. The wind to kick the pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Out towards left center. And it falls. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Righty delivers. Swings through that one.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Out to center. Robert hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Nick Maton. First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a ball.
2-0 to count.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The pitch. Center field. Robert makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back at Comerica Park. Top of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Just misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses,
2-2.
and that's ball 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Stays alive. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Gavin Sheets getting ready to hit, and that's in there for strike 1. Slapped foul. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Grandal in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's ball 4.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Hit weakly on the ground. Third out, and that ends the frame. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers 1. Back here in Detroit, we go bottom 6. Down the third baseman, Kyle Dutch. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Sheets settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. First offering, and it just misses. Torkelson, 23 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Good hitters count the 2-0. In the air, right field. That's out number 2.
Up next is the Tigers. The right fielder.
Now it's Austin Meadows. Meadows goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one wrapped foul. Kicks and deals. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. And ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And that's outside. And now it's filled up. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
And a payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. Next pitch is popped up. And Cabrera is retired, and that's the third out. Tigers leave one, and they still trail it here 3-1. We go to the top of the seventh. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Good eye right there. And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Anderson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Luis Robert now.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And he deals. A little out front there as he swings through it. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Popped up right side. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as the lead remains 3-1. The pitch. Good eye right there. Bullpen activity starting up now. Kendall Graveman, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Lopez getting loose as well. And the 1-0. High fly ball down the left field line. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Baddoo at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Next pitch is popped up. 2 away.
Now catcher.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. First offering misses the mark.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
The 1-0. Now one missed.
2-0.
That's a laser base hit. And now the center fielder, Riley Green, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. Rogers off of first with 2 away. Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. That's it for Lance Lynn in this one. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Garrett Crochet takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Nick Maton up now for the Tigers. So now a pinch hitter, Javier Baez. He represents the go-ahead run. In there for strike 1. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next offering misses. It's 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Next pitch is popped up. Vaughn brings it in, and that is that. Tigers strand a pair, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
Staying in the game on defense, Javier Baez taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Eloy Jimenez now. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Trevor Rosenthal.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever.
1-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Can't field it cleanly. Knocks it down, and he'll pull into second safely.
No, not an easy play by any stretch. He went a long ways just to get to that fly ball, and all that hard work to get there, you're expected to bring it down. I have to think that the ball was bouncing on him a little bit, and what I mean is when you run a long ways, you can get on your heels some, and that makes the jarring of the ground make the head move and make the ball move. So important running technique is critical, and that's something that's often overlooked.
Moncada in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 25.
And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. And that one fouled off. Rosenthal, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. And a swing and a miss. That one to first, and foul ball.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Swings and misses. Now 2 out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So a man left for the White Sox, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Kyle Dutch. The wind and the pitch. That's out to center field. Robert hauls it in, and there's one away. Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one ripped. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now the right field.
Kendall Graveman gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's Austin Meadows. That's down and in. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two now. Now a slow roller to second. Andrus gathers and throws to first. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Jose Cisnero gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Elvis Andrus digs in now. That one's in there. 0-1. Cisnero, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Torkelson right there to make the grab. And that is that. Down in order go the White Sox. And the score stays 3-1. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Liam Hendriks.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Now it's the DH, Miguel Cabrera.
The designated hitter.
This is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now it's Jonathan Schoop. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Hendriks, 34-year-old vet, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Schoop gone to the play. 2 away now. So 2 down now, and here is Akil Baddoo. That one fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox even up this 4-game series at a game apiece.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these guys, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
It's got me looking back and everything was all mad. You gotta know the roads and know when to fall back. This time I want it all and it ain't all chat. Oh, mad. My mommy took my chain and went and pawned that. Life's like a movie, I record that. Dad was in jail, so I grew up calling Paul Dad. Sitting in my cell with a... Everybody's active. Play your part, no slacking. Everybody's playing their position. That's the day I'm wishing. Caught up in the system. Ain't no way of living. Sick of getting sick of seeing cats. It's a catch. We in a trap. Never loved the roles, cause they won't love you back. My young G's love to trap. Like Kodak, she got a monkey on her back. And if I robbed you, then you won't get no money back. It's a lesson. You're living life, then that's a blessing. Show her love, shows you. It's about that life, that's the question.
Our final line score tonight. First for the